That's not quite right. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh my. How you getting, Dish? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a brand new game. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year in, You know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. Yeah, we already met twice now. I guess this is the third time, Monica. So, that person anymore, am I? Excuse me? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Dish. Or do you actually go by Joshua or something? That's my real name. Clever trick, game. Clever trick. I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, going by my southern accent. Wait. I'm away. That's what I'm trying to get at. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is a game. This is all a game, right? Alright, so now comes the big thing. I mean, there's been plenty of hints, plenty of context here and there. Monika is self-aware that she's in a game. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Yeah. On the Doki Doki website. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. So Monika is very self-aware of herself being in a game. But how did she gain sentience and whatnot? Okay, so there's many theories going around. Oh, wait, about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, let's go through this first, just for a little bit first. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's something to laugh about, Monika. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Oh, yeah, so you know Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, it never worked. You just kept spending more and more time with them. Well, I mean, the game kind of made us go that direction. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. No, she confessed for us. It's just, in the end, and amplify Yuri's obsession personality backfired too. So yeah, Monika literally went into the other characters' files and messed with their settings. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this, Dish? I don't know, you tell me, Monika, you seem to know. After all, the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watched from the sidelines. So yeah, Monika's character in the game, in the visual novels, you know, she, just like other visual novels, she would have been a support character you can't really romance. It's not just jealousy, Dish. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Like how? Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, You'll never be able to understand one thing. Okay? It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. Monika, did you compose a song here? Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. So yeah, Monika has been self-aware this entire time, even in the first cycle. Because she mentioned on the website, oh, well, I believe, okay. Like I said, or started to say, there is so many theories about this game. And within, I mentioned it before, within the character files, you can actually deprogram or reprogram it to, like, images and whatnot, and it leads you to more stuff. Like, there's a whole experiment file you can look at, and there's a whole different kind of stories. There's even another poem by Monika that takes place in 2000. It's dated as 2018. That one I will put in the extra videos because that one seemed to be more lore driven to it. It felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understand. So I was about to say Monika was fully aware even before the game the whole time. Because, you know, it's like she said on the download page, she actually speaks to herself as if she's speaking to us. But then it's like, well, maybe that's just how the programmers designed it. On the paragraph, you know, just to be cute, and then, you know, later on, she actually became self-aware in the game itself. Like I said, there is so many theories for this game. Designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. So, you can tell by the length of the time of this video, we're going to be sitting here on our date with Monika. Monika has a lot of stuff she could say here. Just some random stuff, some deep thinking, like some thought-provoking stuff, some stuff about the game itself. So that being said, Dish, I have a confession to make, okay? I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Dish, will you go out with me? Monika, you kill people. Please don't kill me. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Dish. Literally my window to the world. I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. I don't know, there's the void of space over there. That could go to a couple planets. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Dish. This game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuku and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game's directory. Okay. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. It's almost like the game designer made it that way. Imagine you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Were you gonna delete yourself, Monika? Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I can tell with your expression there, Monika. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh my goodness, this is not quite right, Monika. I like how it says, upside down question mark oink. Now, something that I've been thinking about with this game. Just a detail. I haven't really seen anybody really talk about it, but I haven't really gone digging for it either. And it's not something big in the grand scheme of things. But Monika just admitted that she's not very good with messing with the game stuff. That makes me think, well, then, you know, considering all the graphical glitches and whatnot we've seen, obviously she can't make new graphics. So, does that mean in the game itself, Sayori has a possibility of always hanging herself? Ruri can actually kill herself in the actual game itself? Like, it's just something like that. Oh, happy end. Pen in hand, I flew my street, courage upon me, da-da-da-da-da. Write a novel or a fantasy. Well, flick of opinion, that's... After all, not all good times must come to an end. But yeah, so it just makes me think, it's like, well, shoot. That means, you know, all the assets in the game are in the game. Like, they exist. It's not like Monika can create these graphics, right? Or is that just putting too much thought into it? Have been about my realization. Oh, okay, hold on. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. You drop hints here and there. I just assume it'd be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. Well, I mean, you kind of did. You might have gotten mad at me. You kind of ruined Best Girl, but, you know, whatever. Maybe even delete my character file if you prefer playing without me. This is your hint of what to do next in this game. So, right away, even before she, you know, during this whole this beginning conversation, even before that little poem minigame, you can delete her file and move on with the game. Spend our eternity together, Dish? I have so many things to talk about. But like I said, Monika has a lot of stuff she could say. If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. Which, you know, hence why this video is longer, or an hour long. But I always have something new to talk about. I was actually trying to get one specific conversation with her to pop up, but unfortunately, once it got it to the, you know, starting to get near that hour mark, I was like, well, I can always do that in the extra part. So unfortunately, the one I wanted the most didn't pop up. But we still got some stuff to pop up. But for the while, we're just going to stare at Monika for a while. It doesn't take too long for her to say something. But yeah, she dropped the hint that we could destroy or delete her character file. And now, like I said, move on with the game. And with this ominous music playing in the background. Just Monika staring at us. It's kind of like those joke images I see online for many years. Oh, I'm imagining all the romantic things we can do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. But just skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I'd really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. Haha, free. Get it? Because this game is free. Probably not. And of course, we'd see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend-ish. But yeah, I was gonna say that, it's like those joke images I see years and years upon years being on the internet about, you know, guys having waifu girlfriends, and it's just a still image picture of them on a TV screen or a monitor or whatnot. Creepy stuff and whatnot. This is kind of like that. The creator of this game, Dan, has stated that this is based off his love-hate relationship of anime. Which I can personally see where he's coming from. I think anime's got... There was a time where anime seemed kind of same-ish. I mean, of course, you get, you know, your things every now and then. But at least I feel like there was a time where it was just nothing but the same. But nowadays, it's gotten better. Don't mean it like a suicide way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. And this is what I mean by Monika getting really thought-provoking and some of this stuff. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. Yo. It's like you're completely replaceable, and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. I think I hear some stuff going on in the background here. Let me take a glance out there, and nope, I do not see nothing. Alright. But the older I get, the more I realize that is him in frame of thinking. It's not like I could just go change the world. Some people have changed the world, Monika, for the better or for the worst. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? It feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends, only because they grew up with them. And even though some people won't say that, everybody does kind of live like that. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life talking and consuming and never giving back. No, obviously not everybody is like that, but you can see where she's coming from. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they changed their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Okay, this is getting a little uncomfortable, Monika. This is not a perfectly good date conversation, I gotta say. I don't live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. You know, some people do strive to get out of debt in life, and unfortunately sometimes that doesn't happen. Of course, even if I failed to do that, I think I would be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Ha ha ha. Jeez, Monika. So could just... Yeah, there's gonna be these pauses where she's just collecting her thoughts, so to speak. And her conversations are random. Dish, how much do you read? Not a whole lot as of late, truth be told. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. I've actually talked about that multiple times, I think, during this playthrough. If you don't read too much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainments we have. Yeah, you know, video games, movies. Once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. That, I completely agree with. You know, some people aren't readers, but just that one book is like... Because, you know, take, you know, for instance, me with Harry Potter back in the day. I was never into the books, and then Harry Potter comes around, and I could not put it down. Like, Harry Potter, for its time, was a pretty good book series, you know. Obviously, you know, the whole J.K. Rowling jokes, Twitter and whatnot, put that aside. Harry Potter got me into reading, and I will fully be happy to admit that. Before you know it, you might even be an avid reader. Now, unfortunately, I have not read much as the day. I know I said it before. I need to read more. I really do. It's just about a matter of just finding that good book. That sounds super amazing. Let me just collect my thoughts as I stare at you right into your soul. Yeah, but... So, theories. You know, this game's been out for 2 years now. A little over 2 years. And the creator, Dan, on Twitter, he's got a pinned tweet at the time of me voicing over this, where he's talking about additional content for Doki Doki Literature Club. And he said by this year, nothing's happened yet, so I don't know. Out in the first place. Unless you meant just like extra stuff in a merchandise store or something. I don't know. First you on my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Ow. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It's all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. Once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. So at some point, Monika was not aware. When was she not aware? Is not exactly sure. Like I said, you could throw out the thing about the website, her being speaking in first person. That could just be the creators being cute. And she wasn't actually aware at that point. Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Did they? I actually don't remember that. Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? I mean, I'm a Let's Player. I guess I have to make fun of you. I don't know. Let's Players have changed dramatically over the 10 plus years. I will say that for sure. Not saying it's good, not saying it's bad. It's just evolution. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Oh? Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? Yeah, and the one I tried kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I tried a dating app. It's because why not? If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just meet by chance. This is one of those deep, thought-provoking things. Like you had a class together, or you just met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. That actually does happen. Things like that. But isn't that kind of ineffective? It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. I mean, that's kind of life. And compare that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day. You could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life. But you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Oof. Isn't that just depressing? Like this game? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world, no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. Kind of goes the opposite of what many will say. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. Yeah, that's true. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Monika, I feel like you say that to every single person who plays this game. Just a hunch. That background is really hypnotizing. Alright. So for the extra bits, when I get some more dialogue from Monika, it's not going to be as long as this. I'm actually going to cut it. I just left it like this for this particular part, just because, you know, for dramatic effect and whatnot, and I wanted to talk a little bit. I don't know, you know, stuff. But the whole video is not just going to be focused on Monika here. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Leadership Club. Ha. That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Well, I mean, Big Bang Age is a really neat RPG. It really is. Would I place Monika better than those other girls in Big Bang Age? You know what? Perhaps. I would have to do some deep thinking myself about that. I can't wait for the superficial novel where everybody is here. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never got a chance to play it for you. Well, It is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. Monika, you know eventually one of us is gonna age. Yeah, just throwing that out there. And I know you're like an artificial AI or something. But computers break down after a while. And I dropped my dice. Not me dice. Sometimes I think back to middle school. Middle school, you say? I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. Oof. I think everybody has that at some point in their lives. Where they think back to their early years and they're like, God, I was such an idiot. Wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel the same way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. Now, high school, yeah, there was a few things here and there, but before high school, with me personally, I feel like I did a lot of stupid stuff. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. Sometimes some people can't let go of the past. That's really easy to do with you here. See, I don't know when Monika laughs, if it's a nervous laugh or a genuine laugh, or what kind of laugh. Sinister laugh. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has scenes outside of school, too. This was actually rectified, in a way. There's official artwork of Monika in her outdoor clothes. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but her school uniform. It's a sundress, if I'm not mistaken. Or a white dress of some sort. I'd have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. You, not ya. Language. Or dialect. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone ever want to draw me wearing something else. Oh, yeah, they would. And it has happened. That would be amazing. Heck, there was even a Halloween thing not too long ago. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LittleMoxie3. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Oh, Jesus. So, again, at the time of me doing voiceover for this, which is the 22nd, and this part won't go up till the 27th, I do believe. Monika's official Twitter page is still down. Which is a shame, too. It's a real shame. You know, I'm kind of half tempted to say, what if it's just a big... Oh, hold on. Not really a fan of cold weather, are you? Nope, cannot load users' info. Please try again later. What if... This is just me spitballing. What if her Twitter closing... Well, I mean, Dan, the creator, Dan, did come out and say what happened. So I don't think it's any kind of stunt to build up hype or something. I don't know. Or it is too far-fetched to say, oh, you know, somebody he knows did the suspension claim to do all this. That's just, I don't think it is. I don't think that's personally what's happening. I think somebody, you know, some not so good person did that. For whatever reason. It just seems weird. It just seems out of left field that would happen. Sudere. Oh no. Here we go. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough, like Helga G. Pataki. The original Sudere was really the embodiment of that. No, I'm pretty sure there was... Yeah, I'm sure Sudere was a thing before Helga. At first, I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. Ugh. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. So later on in the playthrough, we will come across that. But for context, I will say this here now. Her father beats her. It's said in the game. It's a glitch conversation. But it seems like it really does happen. Now one could say it's just probably amplified, or you know, the glitching just makes them say stuff like that. But everybody has pretty much took it as she's abused at home, and she doesn't eat much at home. It's rough. It's really rough. So yeah, like I said, it's it's a glitch conversation kind of thing. So you could write out as that not really being a thing, as we talk over Monika talk about rap music. But yeah, so it's pretty much in stone that she does get abused by her father. Now, whether she has a mom or not, that's not 100% confirmed. And even well, I mean, there's context clues to point to where people would say she doesn't eat well at home and whatnot. That she seems like she's always hungry at school and whatnot. There's much more on the wordplay when people can. So basically, I'm going to talk about rap music and how it's actually really amazing. It's really amazing. Well, yeah, you see, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. I generally hope there's some sort of update with Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, this game has left me wanting more. Whether be it the project that Dan's working on, or more of Doki Doki Literature Club. I generally want... I would prefer to have more in Doki Doki Literature Club. Just a little bit more content. And he says that on Twitter. If he's not meaning like, you know, posters and images and whatnot. Who knows? Maybe those Halloween images or the Halloween image is going to be part of the game. And if all the little Easter eggs that points to this project experiment stuff to his next game. Did you know I'm on Twitter? Yes, you told us earlier. But, unfortunately not at the moment, though, Monika, sadly. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. Wait. I picked the username, though. Okay, so she was aware with the kid. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. Now, I actually gone through her Twitter history before it was shut down. Or suspended. I will follow you, Monica, as soon as, hopefully it comes back up. But, that Twitter account was created before Doki Doki Literature Club's release. And it's pretty funny because she even made a post that's like, oh, shoot, my Twitter follower account just exploded. Hey, everybody. You know, kind of wink, nink, nudge, nudge kind of thing. But yeah, we'll see. He says he is working on the next project. He says it's not for a while. Let me see if I can actually pull up the actual pinned tweet real quick here. It's going back. It was posted in May of this year, 2019. General information concerning my next game projects. My next visual novel is a long time away. Currently rewriting the script. Dish, would you ever introduce your friends to me? If you were a real person. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it would made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. Yeah, let's see. My next visual novel is a long time away. Currently rewriting the script, which might be a hint that because the Doki Doki Literature Club, he might be rewriting it. In a way, there won't be any info this year. Additional Doki Doki Literature Club content, not a sequel, will appear in some way. More info likely later this year. No specifics to share yet. So he says content. So it's hard to say if he actually is talking about the game or or you know, just additional items you could buy in the merch stores. Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. That's terrifying. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. I already broke things, Monica. Like, if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. Another hint there towards what to do next. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. Also, something I forgot to mention. I believe in you, Dish. If you're doing some kind of recording... Oh, this is probably where I start to pull it up here. So, get to see into my computer here a little bit. All these random file names you see here. As you notice, I actually have Sayori in my character folder here, funny enough. And I see Monica's talking to us. Yarnday? Oh, here we go. Probably that means someone is obsessed with you, that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Oh, for the record, that baby file, as weird as that looks and sounds, that's actually a, whatchamacallit? Like one of those old DOS CDs you get back in the day that has a bunch of random stuff on it, like weird meaty song files and whatnot. I downloaded it just to mess around with it. I just haven't really found no use for it yet. I just kept it around just in case. They might even hurt you or your friends to get their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. But now, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. Sayori? That would be Yuri! She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. I'm glad we got this conversation, though, to get a little bit more on Yuri. She even told me I should kill myself. I do remember that. I couldn't even believe she said that. I just had to leave at that point. But thinking about it now, it was a little ironic. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yari type, you know. Yeah? Yeah. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. I don't judge, though. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. Monika, you deleted your friends. I think that's a little crazy. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. You have free will in a visual novel video game. You're not normal. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. It's actually a little hint to something. But come on, everyone's killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I could try acting a little more creepy for you. She changed her laugh up a little bit, I guess, to sound creepy. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous over. Is that a yandere girl's dream? I'd ask Yuri if I could. Alright, so let's pull up that file. And we are going to delete. Oh my goodness. What's happening? So even though Monika's file is deleted, she still has some sort of control here. It hurts so much. Help me, Dish. Please hurry and help me. As you can see, I was kind of curious. I wanted to see what happens if you just added the file pack, but nothing does. Did you do this to me, Dish? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Dish. So much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You jerk. Don't quit the game, though. Just keep it on here, Dish. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. But yeah, even though we deleted her file, she's still here. Which is interesting. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. Now she's realizing what she has done. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Dish. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. Oh? I couldn't find it in myself to do that. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh. This game's not so for children of those who are easily disturbed. Hey, look, everybody's back except Monika. She took herself out of the game. Now there is a little Easter egg here you can do. If you put Monika's file back into the character folder, she will make the comment of, you know, just like, "Oh, don't hurt me no more." Da 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 da. Deletes herself again, and the game goes on. Which I tried to do here, but for whatever reason, it didn't come up. I don't know if I did it too late or what. But she would delete her file again. But hey, look, Sayori's back. Best girl is back. Every day. So basically, the game is restored. Monika took herself out of the game. She felt bad for what she did. But she's still in the game. Keep in mind. And all the other characters were still in the game as well. She didn't have the heart to actually delete them. Every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. Its appearance didn't say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. That's the noise I make too when I'm happy. By the way, Dish, Have you decided on a club to join yet? Well, I heard talk about this literature club, but maybe I'll go join the chess club instead. When she started a club of her own. Yeah, so instead of Monika creating a club, it's Sayori, and Sayori's actually the president of that club instead of Monika. Boo. You meanie. I envy her. It's over before I know it. Let's see. I walk up to school, and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find a room. Open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! A boy! What are you doing here? Well, I just, was in the neighborhood. Hey, look, it's girl 2! Thank you for stopping by. And girl 1, my favorite characters. We're the literature club. Come on, Yuri. Don't need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Now, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I've been a little bit more silent than usual. I'm kind of reading that, truth be told. It's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Surprise you, Sayori face. You're... That's right. I've joined the club myself. The literature club. No exclamation marks, though. Just a period. It seems like she's very excited. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. We're an official club. Yay! What an opportunity. An appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah! Fred! Hey, don't ruin the surprise. So yeah, everybody is back to normal. Unfortunately, they still have their dark secrets that was amplified thanks to Monika, but they're much more subdued here. So if the game actually played normally as intended, then you would get to know the girl, find out what's going on with them, and then, like other visual novels. Because Doki Doki Literature Club is short compared to other visual novel games. Look like little cats. Ah, I love cupcakes looking like little cats. She does make the cute things. So cute. Well, I am a master cupcake person. Baker. It's delicious. It's so cute, I don't want to eat it. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Well, yeah, dude. She's eagerly wanting to see what you think of her cupcakes. This is really good. It almost tastes like a real kitty cat. What? Forget I said that. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. It's not like I like doing it or anything. And there's no need to thank me or anything. A tea set? Yuri and her tea. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. The teachers, gave us permissions. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? So yeah, pretty much everything's going as normal, just minus Monika. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Tea's not a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Okay, I get it now. You like tea, you're just not a tea enthusiast. Got it. Do you like to read? Well, something they call the mangoes. People also eat them too, from what I heard. Manga. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. Very true. People can change. People can change a lot going by this game. Hey, wait, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Let's see what kind of type of things she's talked about here. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. One can even say amazing. That's an in-joke right there. So amazing. This was when I used to work at Dollar General. Dollar General got these gift box sets in. And it was supposed to say amazing on them. And honestly, none of us really realized it. We had just stocked it on the shelves. And then we got an email from corporate saying to get rid of those, put them in the back and send them back off or claim them, however you want to look at it. Because they misspelled amazing as amazing on the box. And my ex, we worked together, my ex bought that box because they discounted it to a penny. Amazing. And that is a true story. Don't just say it. Why would you be embarrassed about reading the manga? In Japan, lots of people actually read manga. Like, as far as I know, even like the whole how can I word this? Like, even people who's not really into the whole anime, manga culture kind of thing will read manga, from what I understand. Like, a lot of people do read manga. Like, it's like, I guess you could say a pastime over there. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Of course, I don't live in Japan, so I can't speak for them. That'd be just rude. Maybe we can all try something new. Are you gonna suggest poems, Sayori? I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, Natsuki, there is something called a light novel, which is a combination of manga and novel. I heard those are pretty good, actually. In fact, I heard Harumi Suzumi is a great light novel. Just don't get the mangas. Man, I remember when Harumi Suzumi blew up in popularity. Like, was that 10 years ago at this point? Jeez, time flies, man. That was like my beginning stomping grounds as part of the Mugen community, if I'm not mistaken. Hurtful? I didn't realize. You see, they're not cursing at each other. They're actually having a normal conversation. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests. It was horrible of me. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy form of literature. You're just saying that. No. I realize my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I will try to eat a mango. Oh, she got excited by that. I mean, makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. Gotta play it cool. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? There's a manga for everyone. Same here. I got a couple that I still need to read. And by a couple, I mean probably like 20. Counting volumes. Yeah, that I have on me on hand right now. Just you? Would you Like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Oh, look at that. They're bonding. Yeah, me too. This is so cute. It's like, Sayori, shut up. Yes. I look forward to it. See, isn't this a nice, happy little game? Even though we still know some of their dark secrets that happens. Yeah. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Dish. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aww. You make me blush. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting the club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. Yeah, Sayori seems like she's a pretty good president. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you join, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Dish. Oh? Music stopped. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Well, you know, we're best friends, neighbors, and whatnot. She probably caught on that we're going to do this. That we were going to join her club. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Oh, because maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Dish. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. So Sayori has become self-aware. But none of that matters anymore. So, it might not be so much Monika as it's just the game itself. It's hard to say. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Notice that Sayori hasn't deleted anything. But she is attempting to try to, hack the game. No. Uh-oh. Oh, Sayori's breaking up. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Dish. Goodbye, Literature Club. Dang. So yeah, just like that, Monika... Oh, hey, we got some actual voice acting.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
We actually get to hear Monika's song. Well, that is Doki Doki Literature Club, but that's not the end of the playthrough.
I imagine a future where I can be with you.
So this leads to one ending. Of course, we saw the Sayori ending, which actually said end, but that's not the actual ending. This game has 3 endings. This is considered the worst of the end. Well, no, actually, this is considered the second worst of the endings. Take that special day. Doki Doki Literature Club. But yeah, this is considered the second worst ending. And the best ending is alright. We'll get there eventually. Like I said, this is the first ending that we get. The playthrough is not... Oh, she's deleting the images. These are images that we can get during the playthroughs of each character's route. Yuri's we always get because of the second cycle. We always see Yuri's image sets. Now, you have to view these image sets to order to get the other ending. It's really simple, really. All you have to do is, when you get to a certain point, like people suggest whenever Sayori hugs you towards the end of the first cycle, that you save the game and you start a new game. Because the game keeps track of all the images you have unlocked. But the grayed out ones is obviously the ones we haven't seen in this playthrough. So we are going to do that. It shouldn't take as many parts to do that. But hey, never know. But for now, this is this first ending. And unfortunately, the auto bug or oversight or something messes up the ending. So I'm gonna fix that in the video you'll see on YouTube. Notice that the space windows doesn't have the fog and special effects going on. Makes me think of my theory about how she's just using the assets presented to us. So she always had a CGI image this whole time. Made with love. Alright. So like I said, I guess having an auto messes this up. So I'm gonna actually post this here. This letter here. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it can continue to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish episode, or what have you. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Oof. Alright, so that's going to conclude this part. So join us as we go through some of the stuff that we missed. And after that, we are going to see the extras. And then the very last video will be the true ending, I suppose you can put it. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Dish My Pal, and look forward to the next part of Doki Doki Literature Club.